Don't you know?
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? As you see, I am Tay Reacts. Now today is not going to be any reaction videos, unfortunately, because unfortunately I don't know what to react to, and I haven't gotten any requests. So, but anyway, what I do want to talk to you. Sorry if you see a reflection in my glasses because my Ableton is up. Matter of fact, hold on. But what I wanted to talk to you guys today about is a couple of things. Number one, I know it's a lot of things going on in the world right now, YouTube wise, everything going on with the stupid government trying to take away the internet and you know make you pay this amount of money for these apps and websites as if we're not paying for internet and everything else already, but whatever. And everything that YouTube has been going on with YouTube, is becoming more difficult for newer channels to make it, unless you're on like some fake YouTube drama type of stuff going on. I won't say no names, but y'all know who they are. That's not the point. And excuse the little pillow back there. It's just laying there. It's not gonna come from behind me and attack me or something. Just checking. But yeah, it's just a lot going on. I'm at about 100. I'm almost at like 130 subscribers. And shout out to you all, by the way. And I'm not really complaining because I wasn't like trying to say, well, I'm gonna have the biggest channel there is. I'm just me. I'm just chill. I'm just a mellow person. I'm loud and obnoxious at times, but I'm not gonna do that if I don't need to be. I'm not gonna be all crazy, loud, ghetto, ridiculous up on here. I ain't gotta do all that. But yes, I'm a chill person. I'm funny. I'm a thoughtful, loving person. All that. I ain't finna bore y'all with all that. But it's just a lot of changes going on with YouTube, and people like Dame Drops. Shout out to Dame Drops, by the way, has spoke on, YouTube, making it so difficult for new YouTube creators, to make it, to get paid on YouTube, to get views and subscribers and all those type of things to benefit eventually from what they've done on YouTube when they were just coming up, and now they're at a certain place in the YouTube, business and everything that, they're getting the plaques, they're getting paid. They're at these different YouTube events, and everything, stuff like that. And, at this point, I can only hope that, eventually my channel goes places, because I would like to react to videos for you guys, for all of my subscribers out there, especially, it's up to you guys to, let me know some things out there that because I ain't gonna know about everything. I ain't gonna know about everything. They might have some kind of trailer coming out for another trailer coming out for Slender Man, and I might not know about it, or some kind of new scary movie type of movie, if you know what I mean, like not an actual horror movie, but like a spoof, a parody of a horror movie, all the scary movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even though the ones scary movie 1 through 4 was, well, I'll say scary movie 2 and 3 were my favorites. Not to say that I didn't like 1 or 4. I mean, and 5 was cool, but it was stupid, even more stupid than the last ones. Really like, coming up, I really liked Scary Movie 2, even though, I ain't gonna lie, Scary Movie 2 with that clown, the old crazy looking, more animated looking, excuse me, y'all. If it sounds a little, okay, I got my heater on. It's cold. It's Wisconsin, so it's gonna get cold. It's snow still on the ground. It's cold, all right? So just excuse the little sound effects, okay? But yeah, that clown scared the howlment out of me as a kid. But yeah, those were my 2 favorites. But yeah, and I might not know about it. But I would just, I would hope that whoever's watching this video, especially my subscribers, if you all are watching this video, please, please, please if there is any kind of trailer for them, whether it be a movie, a game, somebody's new album, or whatever it is, please let me know. Please let me know, and I will gladly react to it for you guys. I will even, because I'm thinking about changing something up in what I do. Like, one thing for sure, if you guys made it up to this point, man, I didn't even know it was 6 minutes in already. If you guys made it up to this point, please let me know. Like regarding OBS Studio, because I honest to God tried to figure it out myself, but it just didn't seem to work. I tried to contact some people, but I got no reply, so now I'm gonna try again. So OBS Studio, I know it's free, and like I know quite a few people use that program to do reaction videos. Now I tried to do it, it just seemed too complicated, you know, and I'm thinking about rewatching a video or something and trying it again, but it just seemed like it just seemed so complicated. Like I wish I had somebody in like a Geek Squad type of situation to come to my house and show me how to work OBS Studio, because I could use that. Because, you know, like when I'm trying to watch a video and I want to say something, like I know I can't pause the video and then unpause and play it or whatever, and you know I can't do that with I don't think I can do that with Wondershare. I don't think I can do that. But with OBS, it's like a live situation in a way. So if anybody out there knows or can give me a simple tutorial on how to use OBS Studio to react to videos, please let me know. Or just send me a link to a pretty good tutorial video on how to use OBS Studio when making reaction videos. But yeah, so what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, one more thing before I get into something else regarding channels and all that. So, yeah, well, like with this YouTube channel of mine, my reaction channel anyway, please, you guys, whoever, especially any of my subscribers, whoever's watching this video, please help me out, okay? Because I'm trying to do anything and everything that I can to get this channel somewhere. You know, I'm not trying to be all over the top with it and, you know, over flatter myself like, oh, I'm gonna be one of the biggest channels that's out there, da 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 da, and woo woo woo, and wham wham wham. No, I ain't doing none of that. I'ma just keep, you know, where I'm at. I'ma just keep it going, and I do once again thank you guys for letting my channel get to almost 130 subscribers, and I hope that I you know, entertain some more of you guys out there in the future. Okay? So, next thing. So now, I want to talk about possibly making another channel. A music channel. And what I mean by music channel is, I think starting last month, okay? Last month of the last old year, or whatever you want to say. Okay, before we got into the new year, actually, before that, I've been wanting to make music, learn how to make music. Because me growing up, especially me growing up black, okay, producers like Missy Elliott, Timbaland, who else is out there that's good? He's not black, but he's of color. DJ Khaled, Beyonce is a music producer, and you know, people like that, and whoever else that I, you know, may not know off the head right away, but you know, you understand where I'm coming from. I probably when I got in high school, I wanted to learn how to make music, and at the time I didn't know. Well, before I say that, you know, in our school, we didn't have a music class like that, like some kind of elective where we had like some kind of music program. We could learn how to use the music program, and we learned from there. We didn't have that. We only had gardening. I enjoyed gardening sophomore year. We had choir. However, our gardening teachers never really got into the basics of how to make music. They only showed us music notes on paper, and we were singing African songs or whatever. Shaloza, Kunle Sonta, Basi Melasi, Pume South Africa, you know, stuff like that. And you know, that was cool and all. We had to dress up like I felt like we had this one outfit on. It was like a ruffled almost type of blouse. You know, the ladies, and then the fellas, they had the little white button-up shirts, and we had our black pants on. We all kind of felt, well, I could say for me, I kind of felt like a female version of Prince. You know, because I was just, you know, I just felt like that's something he would wear. You know, back in the Purple Rain type of days. Rest in peace, by the way, to the purple one. Because for those who don't know, I love him. He's sitting right here, way back here. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's him over there. And on my little dress thing over there, but I ain't finna show y'all all of that. But other than that, we didn't have any more music programs like that, unfortunately. You know, if anything, our school was more focused on, and this is not me being shady, but our school was more focused on, and I went to Gary Comer, not Coleman, Gary Comer College Prep back in Chicago, Illinois. That's my hometown. I'm Chicago. I'm Chi-Town bound. Chicago bound, okay? I'm in Wisconsin now, but I'm still Chicago bound. I don't care what nobody say. I'm Chicago bound for life, okay? No matter what people say about Chicago, because you know somebody always got to say something negative about Chicago, child. They acting like Chicago, people be acting like Chicago is the only place with violence, child. Be acting like Chicago, you know, especially when they started that whole Chirac, you know, oh Lord, I'm almost about to break my glasses. But anyway, you know, especially when people started that whole Chirac thing, child, like, ugh. Everybody love calling Chicago Chirac. I'm not from Chirac. I'm from Chicago. Okay? We grew up in a rough me, my mama, my grandmother, and my father. We lived in a rough neighborhood. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Like a lot of other families have. Okay? We didn't grow up in no Beverly Hills. Okay? My mama ain't no Diana Ross. My daddy sure wasn't Berry Gordy. Or whoever, Billy D. Williams, whoever Diana Ross got with at the time. But yeah. So, yeah, we lived in a rough neighborhood, but let me tell you something. Me and my family, we were blessed, okay? I was able to go to my friend's house, who literally lived right up the street from my house and on the right side up the street as well. And I can go up there and not have to worry about somebody trying to look at me crazy, or I didn't have to worry about pedophiles, gang bangers, none of that, okay? It was gangs around the area in certain areas, but at the end of the day, that's all on you. You, after a while, you grow common sense, and you gotta be aware. But when I was a kid, I wasn't worried about. When you're a kid, that's the thing. You shouldn't have to worry about nothing. And a kid, you know, as being kids, you aren't worried about that. You know, you mean to tell me a 1-year-old is worried about Donald Trump being in the White House? I was gonna say hospital. I don't know why, but anyway. You know, you think a 1-year-old is worrying about Donald Trump being in the White House and everything else that's going on in this crazy country and other crazy countries? No. But that's a part of life, right? But anyway, what was I gonna say? Anyway, what was I talking about? But yeah, as a kid, you ain't worrying about nothing. The only thing that's on your mind, that's what you concerned about, is toys, cake, ice cream, candy, staying up late, video games, more toys, more video games, maybe a couple of clothes here and there, cartoons, food, all that type of stuff. That's what it is when you are a kid. Hello, we were all kids at some point. I'm 21 now, but there's plenty of times where I wish I could just go have 1 week of going back to my childhood, just one. But it's okay though, because you don't want to live in the past. You know, you got to keep it going. You got to keep moving forward. Anyway, like I said, we lived in a rough neighborhood, but we were blessed. God, I don't care what nobody say, God blessed us while we were in that area for as long as, like, since I'm a 96 baby. Shout out to all my 90s babies, by the way. Bam, which y'all know. We had the dopest cartoons, the dopest, what else did we have? We had the dopest cartoons, the music, even before the 90s. We still had the dopest music. We had cartoon, everything, toys, all that good stuff. But that's gonna be for another video. Anyway, I was born in 96, and for as far as I remember, we moved. The point of what I'm trying to say is we were blessed in that area. You know, we were blessed in that area, you know, as rough as it was, but it wasn't like rough. You know what I mean? Like some kind of crazy, hyped up drug dealing type of movie or something like Power or something. Power before the big penthouse on the hill and the nightclubs and all that type of stuff. It wasn't rough like that. But like the point of what I'm saying is we were blessed in that area. Because, you know, anything could have happened. You know, I could have grew up to be a drug dealer, but I'm not. You know, anything. And then my mom at the time, she had to go to work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, during the winter time and, you know, anytime that's not the summer, you know, around this time that it is now, almost 6 o'clock, it's dark. And then around 4 o'clock in the morning, it's still going to be dark. It ain't going to get dark, bright until like, you ain't going to see no sunshine until about like probably 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, during daylight saving into the winter and the fall and all that type of stuff. So, I always managed to make it safely in her truck and go to work, and same thing when she come back home. Okay, and still is. And, you know, and the same thing for me and my grandmother when we would be at home. If I wasn't in school, we'd be at the house by ourselves. Nobody ever tried to come up in our house. We were blessed, you know, and we made it through those years in that house, you know, for quite a while. You know, and we moved from that house because, number one, the area was starting to get, you know, it wasn't the same as it was when I was a kid. Well, when I was younger, because I was still a kid. I was probably a preteen when we moved. That was 2007 when we moved from that house. And we moved into an apartment. And we stayed there for about a couple of years. Well, several years. We moved from Chicago, and from that apartment in 2015, Christmas Day, like literally Christmas Day, we moved down here in Wisconsin on Christmas Day in 2015. Well, Jesus, ever-loving Christ. So, by this time, that'll be 3 years that we've been here. Oh, man. Time just flies on by, huh? Yeah, time just flies on by. And, you know, shoot, if I really do make it, like, I was thinking about L.A., but, like, with all that's going on in L.A. right now, with the natural fires and big fires and more big fires and the mudslides now, I think I'm going to just stay on put right down. I moved to some big, nice, fancy condo in Chicago. I don't know. I just hope I end up somewhere nice, somewhere comfortable, where I could be myself and do what I got to do and shine, okay? And shine, because there's a lot of stuff I want to do, you know, in my life. A lot of stuff I want to do in my life, God willing. But yeah, it was a rough neighborhood. However, we lived in a rough area of Chicago. Look, Chicago, like any other place, has its rough areas. It ain't just Chicago. Look at California, Compton, Bompton, wherever the gang and girl and Crub and Blood and whatever, all that, wherever all them people at, you know, that's not exactly a fairy tale land area. You know, I wouldn't have my children around a bunch of gangbangers if I had any. But, you know, yeah, Chicago, like I said, Chicago has its rough areas. You know, it's still a hot mess now, but they working on it. Just like here in Wisconsin. They have their areas too. You just got to be aware and just see what you surround yourself around. You know, you mean to tell me that you drive past a liquor store full of, I was going to say a certain word, but, you know, I don't want to get demonetized. But I was going to say, you know, full of some alcoholic dudes or whatever. You think that's a safe place to go, especially, let alone if you're a woman by yourself, probably in the middle of the night? No. You ain't got no car? No. Probably not a good idea. But look, as you get older, you have a conscience. You have, you know, that feeling in your gut, first mind, all that, common sense, whatever. You should have it. If not, you're an idiot. The moral of this story is Chicago has, like I said, Chicago has its rough areas. However, I still love Chicago. I don't care what nobody says. I still love Chicago. I miss Chicago. And I plan on taking a visit down there and see my Faja and a couple of friends, you know. Shout out to you, J Dog, Desiree, Brianna, Lady Toon, Bianca Gang, everybody. Romeo. Hey, you guys, I'm Chicago bound to the end, okay? I don't care what nobody say. That's where I grew up as a kid. I was born and raised in those days, and you already know the rest. I know that I got off topic, but I'm thinking about making a beach channel, because the point of what me saying I was interested in learning how to make music of my own, being inspired and influenced by so many people, like, as I said, Timbaland, I was going to say Janet Jackson, Missy Elliott, Beyonce, people that's out there now, DJ Khaled, all that type of stuff, you know, and hopefully benefiting off of it as well in the future. Going to school and enhancing my skills that I have now, going to school eventually and enhancing the skills that I have now and learning more. Oh, and I meant to say Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, and I think his name is Jimmy Iovine, something like that. Especially after watching a couple of months ago, last year in the summertime. And once again, excuse my little heater that I have here. It's hot now, and I just put it on the fan mode. The Defiant Ones. And basically, the Defiant Ones is like a show. It was like a quick little show, basically the story of Dr. Dre, and then you had Jimmy Iovine. It was real dope, and it's real inspiring now, because I'm actually going to go, I plan on going back and watching this, maybe tonight, you know, maybe tomorrow, you never know. Oh Lord, my microphone. And they're basically telling their story of how, you know, music, you know, came into their lives, and, you know, it's just really dope. And like I said, I want to go to school eventually and enhance my skills of what I'm doing right now, because I'm pretty good, but I want to be better, and then eventually I want to be great. You know, I want to be up there with the nice old pool and the nice cars that I want and all that type of stuff. And, you know, yeah, just making it and doing what I got to do. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you guys will stay tuned. And just wait on it for me making my beach channel. Probably by the end of this week, I'll have it up there. Trying to see how I'm gonna have my profile picture with the banner and most of the songs that I'm going to upload. Okay, so yeah, because I made quite a few songs. I probably got about almost 20 now, and hopefully by the middle of February, if not the end, going into March, I want to have about 100 songs, 100 beats, whatever. Okay, but yeah, you guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. It's just been about, I just wanted to give you guys a little message. I know it's a little long, but if you guys made it up to this point, I thank you, and I hope for all you newcomers out there, you subscribe, and I hope you stay tuned for my beach channel. And yeah, and also newcomers, subscribe to the channel. Put it right, ping, put it right up here somewhere. You'll see it. And go ahead and watch some of my older videos, reaction videos. I did a couple of blog videos talking about certain celebrities and their drama and everything else. And it's Tay Reacts, and I'll see you guys later on. I'm out.
That's brilliant.